It's the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, August 8th. I'm James Spann. Heat levels coming down, rain chances going up, and I think for most everybody that sounds good to them, although the weekend is getting close. Let's go in there and take a look this morning. This is the water vapor satellite view across the nation, kind of a wavy zonal flow across the United States, and a series of these heat waves will affect Alabama through early next week, meaning we'll have a pretty decent chance of showers and storms each day. Of course, we all know the rain distribution is not even in summer, but most everybody stands a good chance of getting wet a time or two for the next 5 days. But boy, yesterday was a hot one. Birmingham's official high was 99, hottest day so far this year, and I think that will be the hottest day of the summer, more than likely. The numbers is going to be coming down through the weekend. In terms of severe weather today, no organized severe weather expected across the country. 5% possibilities west of the state, but any summer storm here can produce wet microbursts. We saw those yesterday north of Gadsden, up on Lookout Mountain. A lot of tree and power line damage there, also some in Marshall County as well. Tomorrow, a small slight risk over parts of the western high plains. That's for Saturday. This is the overall rain for the next 5 days through Wednesday morning of next week, and this is hinting that a pretty good chunk of the state will see about 2 inches of rain. And we'll take that. It's been relatively dry through the month of July. Tropical weather. Atlantic Basin quiet as a mouse at a time where typically things ought to be shaking and baking. Again, a lot of dry air out there, but this is where the action is, the Pacific. And again, on that graphic, you've got two tropical systems. You've got a weakening system coming into Hawaii, and then a pretty good-looking hurricane, Julio, which is off to the east. Now, Julio's not going to hit the islands. You know, if you watch the national media, you'd think it's going to come right through there. Well, it's not. It's going to pass north of the islands. It's still going to produce some rough surf, but this will pass well to the north of the Big Island. There's no double hit of hurricanes. In fact, there's not even a single hit because this one, Isel, came into the Big Island as a tropical storm this morning. It's in a weakening phase. Still, the effect is about the same. A lot of wind and rain. Rain amounts of over 5 inches could create some flooding problems. The winds could be enough to knock down some trees and power lines. But that's the way it looked on the Hilo radar this morning coming into the Big Island. But again, thankfully, it continues to weaken. All right, model fans. Let's take a look. This is the GFS, valid today at 1 o'clock local time. This is at 500 millibars, and you can see the heights are about where they should be. These are height anomalies, those colors. You've got a trough over just off the upper Atlantic coast. And again, kind of a weak zonal flow that's got these embedded waves in there. And there's a look at the surface chart today at 1, and we've got a soupy air mass in place. Dew points are going to creep up into the low 70s today, and at any time a shower or storm could form. This is the high-res HRR model, HRRR, valid today at 5 o'clock, and you can see there should be an array of showers and storms across the state. Will it rain everywhere? No, that's the way it works in summer, but a lot of places will get rain, and like yesterday, these storms could pack a punch. As always, the biggest issue is from lightning. But again, there could be some heavy rain. These will be slow movers, and there could be some minor flooding problems in scattered pockets. Again, very much like yesterday and last night. Tomorrow, don't see much reason to change the forecast. Again, we'll see scattered to numerous showers and storms. I don't think we'll get out of the 80s tomorrow. And that'll be a nice break. We hit 99 yesterday. The NAM is predicting 88. That's on the Moss. 88 for the high tomorrow. Again, not going to rain all day. You might see the sun at times, but that's a pretty wet look. And really the same thing on Sunday. Showers may be thinning out a little bit. Trying to time these waves out is impossible. They're very weak and ill-defined, but clearly Sunday there could be a few showers and storms around. With the sun breaking through at times, the high should be close to 90. Here's Monday of next week. Ridging in the west, we have a northwest flow aloft, developing kind of a trough over the east, and down below that we've got, again, a fairly soupy air mass, and that suggests a chance of scattered showers and storms with a high of about 90. Same thing Tuesday. Cold front north of the state, and this is Wednesday. That front tries to push down into the northern half of Alabama, and that might give us a bump in the number of showers and storms on Wednesday. And then Thursday, the GFS wants to bring down some drier air into the northern half of the state. Will that happen? It's hard in August, but it can. It's happened, obviously, this summer a lot. which is fairly anomalous, but will trend the precipitation chances down on Thursday of next week, and this is Friday. And again, the northern third of the state seems to be in relatively dry air. And you can see on the ensembles, the models want to bring the highs back down into the upper 80s on Thursday of next week and lows down in the low 60s by Friday morning. Hey, that's back down there toward record territory. If this is right, and we'll just have to wait and see if that happens. Obviously, confidence in a frontal passage in August a week in advance is not very high. We'll check the end of the forecast, August 24th. Pretty high amplitude pattern, ridging in the west, troughing over the central U.S., and down below that, that looks pretty wet if this verifies. And again, that's out there in August the 23rd. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Thanks to everybody for filling in while I was on vacation. We're back on the 2-a-day schedule, so another Weather Xtreme video will be posted here by 4 o'clock today. And if you can, catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.